What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all enjoyed the last video. I know I said I was gonna show y'all the end of my route, but to be honest with you, that day was kind of shitty. If you saw all the shit I had in that white van, man, I still got done in a decent time. I was just wore out by the end of the day, so I just posted what I had and said I'll try to do better next time. But anyways, it's Thursday, December 5th. Just got done with my first stop. I'm over here at my second stop. It's 11:35. A light day. It's a light day. It's 11. I mean, I got 131 stops now. This is like my second stop of the day. 11:30. Just not getting the day started. Um, but yeah, while I get my gloves on and get ready for the day, sort through my packages, see what I'm gonna get. I guess I'll just tell you guys. You know, well, I started off like this. This is how I got on Amazon. Um, so I never told anybody this story, but I want to say 4 or 5 months ago, when I was still living in North Carolina, I actually had an interview with Amazon. It was like DLR 7 or something like that up in what city was that? It was an hour away from where I was living at, which was I was in Nashville. What city is that I went to? I can't remember what city it was, but it was like an hour away. So I was gonna make that drive to go to work. Hell yeah, I was gonna make that drive. But unfortunately, I ended up losing my car and things of that nature. And I never actually heard back from that Amazon place. So that's that. It was actually very strange that I ended up working for Amazon after all these months of losing my car, having to, do DoorDash and just sleeping in my car. It's really a full circle moment, if you ask me. It's really a full circle moment. But I'm gonna pause it real quick, go do this stop, and then I'll continue forward. All right, so I'm gonna talk to y'all on the way to the doorstep. But I guess I'll just let y'all in on like my life goals, what I want to do the rest of my life. Because to be honest with you, Amazon isn't what I want to do the rest of my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good paying job. Like I said, I make good money. The benefits are cool. The people are nice for the most part. They're very helpful. The job itself is pretty simple, like everything, like I said in the last video. Um, but it's not the end all be all. You know what I mean? I always feel like people should want more than what they have um, in the present. If you like right now, I work for Amazon, but I want to be able to own my own comic book store, my online comic book shop. That's kind of what I'm working on. I've been watching videos, taking notes, just trying to get the feel for what it's like to own your own comic book store, which I worked at a comic book shop for like a day and a half before I lost my car, but it's all good. That kind of gave me the experience I needed to motivate myself to want to go out and get that. And let me tell you, I, I wish I was like most people who could quit their jobs and just boom, become an overnight sensation. But it's not like that. Some of us got to get out here and work and, learn different kind of things. And um, I'm just rambling right now. But yeah, my main goal is to open my own, do like an online business, something that I can take with me anywhere I want to go. I've always been interested in comic books and just how they affect my life, and I believe that they can affect. That's the GPS talking. But I've always felt like comic books have had a very, very interesting impact on my life growing up, and I feel like I can really dive into that and do something with that and help others with that. I feel like opening up my own or starting my own comic books, my own online comic book store. Sorry if I'm messing up on the words. I'm trying to focus and drive. But opening up my own comic book store, I feel like will be beneficial not only for kids but people who read anime. I don't want to just have comic books. I want to have different genres of reading with comic books. But it's gonna try to be an online store. But I know I gotta find like a central location to work out of, somewhere where I can think. In my own bat cave. I've been chopping it up with my boy for like forever. This is a 10-year nigga. I actually made a video about him. It's the narcissistic friends video. But I've been chopping it up with my boy, telling him, well, he's been telling me for the longest that we need to move together. We need to live no diddy type stuff. But we need to kind of come together. We've been been cool ever since like 12th grade. So we've been so distant from each other since we graduated high school. But I'm finally at that point now that I do want to move. I do want to pursue other opportunities. Hold on, I'll be right back. Now, don't get me wrong. I love where I come from. I love being home. I love Little Rock, Arkansas. I love being in this place, this melting pot of different people. But I've learned what it's like to be comfortable, and I don't want to ever be comfortable again. I'm gonna walk and take this, but I'm talking. I don't ever want to just feel comfortable again in just one setting. That's why I feel like I spent so much time in North Carolina, because I sat down for so long and just accepted different things that came into my life, and I felt like that's where I needed to be at the time, you know? So I never want to get to a point where I accept being back home as a permanent destination. I always want to always strive and prosper. You know, no pun intended. I know that's an ASAP thing, but I always want to strive and prosper to get to where I want to be. And you know, I'm 28, about to be 29 on Christmas. I mean, yeah, I'm getting older, but I'm still so young. So I have to venture out there. You know, part of me wants to be home, but the other part of me wants to venture out, which I know that I've already made up my mind that I'm not gonna make this a permanent thing, but it's more so the action of where am I gonna move to now? Me and my boy we've got 3 destinations. I won't say which 3, but we call it the big 3 right now. But I'm leaning more towards where he's at. If you, I just I'm at that point now where I gotta take risks. I have to take these kind of risks, and I feel like most people in my position don't take enough risks because we've been so comfortable in one spot, and emotions can hold us to one spot. That's why I stayed in North Carolina. Again, that's why I stayed in North Carolina for so long, because I was emotionally attached. You know, I love North Carolina. I love Arkansas. Those are 2 places that I have people that I care about. But I've got to venture out. Um, So to really sum it up, you know, the whole plan is to, you know, and don't tell Amazon this. Don't tell Amazon this. But the plan is to stick with Amazon for as long as I possibly can, do my job to the best of my abilities, save up enough money, get my resources and everything together for an online business, and become a millionaire. You know, I feel like everybody should have that mindset to keep wanting more, keep striving for better. My vision is humongous. My vision is, you know, outrageous. I won't say what it is, but you know, I'd be sitting here lying to you all if I said, "Oh, I don't want to be a millionaire. Oh, I want to put a cap on it." Nah. I mean, if I can make millions, that's cool. If I can make billions, that's cool. But I'm not gonna, you know, I want to make millions the right way, doing this right. Well, not this right here, but you know, doing my nerdy thing, my comic book thing. You know, I want to start an online comic book shop, and then propel that into, you know, a multi-conglomerate business that generates millions, but bringing happiness and joy to people that love comics. I'll be right back. But other than that, man, I try to think, and then I try to be in the present of the now, and I try to just go with the flow and don't think too much. Just, you know, stay prepared. So when it's time, what's the saying? How the saying go? How the saying go? I can't remember. I don't know, but it'll come back to me later. But I know preparation is key. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's right. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That is essentially how I make all this shit work. Because I hate when people park on the side of the street. Like, don't you see this fucking U-Haul coming through here? But anyways, in the whole reason of this, and they got sandwiches. These niggas got breakfast. Anyways, the whole reason for this is because I live with my dad and my mom. She's my stepmom, but I still call her my mom. You know what I mean? But it's not even her. It's mostly my dad. Cool dude. Cool. I love my dad to death. But damn it, you know, when you know something is not gonna last long, you know you get out there and do your own thing. That's what I'm gonna do. There's a life out there that you have to live. I know I have to live it, but the whole point of me making these videos is to make you realize that. Sorry if the camera moves. Is to make you realize that you have to live your life. If you're in your parents' house and you're working, save your money because you'll need it.
In 200 feet, turn right.
Or if you have to pay bills and you live with your parents, sacrifice what you do and keep saving. But the whole point I want to make is that, don't stay complacent in one place. Because at the end of the day, you can make a career out of what you're doing. Like I can make a career out of Amazon, but is that ultimately what I want to do? Everybody says, oh, you gotta sometimes you gotta do what you have to do, not what you want to do. Okay, well, there's a point where doing what you have to do turns into I want to do what I want to do, and what I want to do is be my own boss, be my own. The only person I want to answer to is the big three letters, IRS. Those are the only three. Those are the only three people I want to hear from or answer to. Other than that, nobody that's as young as I am. I'm 28. But anybody that's in their mid to early, late, whatever, 20s or in their early 30s, nobody wants to just work all the rest of their life. Nobody wants to have somebody tell you where to be, how to be, clock in here, clock in there. No, that's why I'm going to do what I got to do and then dip. Because every day I wake up, it's something that tells me that this is not the end point. And maybe it's just my conscience talking to me. Maybe I just read too many comic books, but I know for a fact that when I tell you that what I'm saying is going to happen, like just stick around and watch. Like, yes, I'm an Amazon driver today, but this is going to propel me into something else. And hopefully you do what you do, whether you flip the burgers at McDonald's or you're at Waffle House or you're at Walmart. I've done them all. I've done all types of jobs. I've done plumbing. I've worked in gas stations, fast food, you name it. I've probably done it. But sorry, I was just rambling. But yeah, stay motivated about what you want, guys. Stay motivated about what you want. I might not want to do this, but it's cool. I make a good check, and this is going to ultimately see me through into the next phase of my life. Don't ever make a temporary situation permanent when you know you can do better. And I'm gonna just end a video on that. Thank you all for coming with me on a couple routes. I might try to shoot a little something tonight at the end of my route, depending on how fast I get done. Other than that, peace. Y'all tune in, like, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Share, comment, tell me how you are. If you work for a DSP, and tell me what you want to do to get to where your dreams are. But just remember, I'm a nobody embracing my real dreams, and so are you.